back to our channel today. So today I'll be teaching you exactly how you can start and record your podcast directly from your phone, iPhone or Android, anything, it'll work. It's with a company called Podmio. Podmio is a podcast hosting company like none other, okay? So I don't want to go too overboard on the actual Podmio like entire thing. I want to focus on how to create an episode directly from your phone, but I do want to show it to you so you can go ahead and do so many things. I can collect emails directly from there. I can go ahead and add promos, delete promos without editing my software. I can collect payments, tips, and stuff directly from this app, and I love it. And I can send out emails. I don't need to spend money on autoresponder. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and focus on the actual app today. So next up, I'm going to show it to you. So I'm going to go ahead and get this app. Okay, the app this is the icon right here, Podmio. You open it up and you can do a lot of things. Okay, you can click on that plus sign. It's intuitive. Okay, there is tutorials, but I've never seen it because it's too easy. Now, next up, you can go and create a brand new podcast by clicking on this first icon, and let's call it Satish's Tech. Okay, whatever I want. Next up, I need to upload a cover art. Of course, I can upload it from this app on my, on my computer from a browser, or I can do it directly from here. I'm gonna take a picture just for the heck of it, okay? Just for an example. Of course, you should add a really creative cover, not just a picture of a keyboard, but you get the idea, right? Now, next up, you can go ahead and it'll pull up your information right here, your name, your email address, directly from here. Next up, let's go ahead and put in your website, if you have one. It's gonna use it for your feed, okay? Not that. And next up, let's go ahead and write a little bit of description right here. You get the idea. Next up, you can go ahead and select your categories. I love it. Explicit, episodic, or serial. I can do that. And guess what? Next up, it's going to be able to create my podcast in just a couple seconds right here. And boom, any seconds right now. It takes a little bit of time because I'm recording it right now, but you get the idea. See? It's done, right? So once you are done with it, you can go ahead and pull it back up. I'm gonna go ahead with my screen right here. So there we go. It's empty right now, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and add an episode. I click here. I can go ahead and add an episode. I can record an audio if I want to directly from here. Just for an example right here, right? Blah, 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 blah. I can modify these things here as well. I'm gonna exit it for now. And I can also go ahead and upload audio files directly from here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this. I'm gonna click on this creating a new episode. I'm sorry. I'm gonna click here, an episode. Now, I can go ahead and start recording it by clicking on this icon just like this, okay? But I don't wanna do that. I've already recorded one. I'm gonna click on the upload one, and I can select my audio, and I can go ahead and upload it if I want to. And next up, I can go to cloud, just like this, and I can go ahead and select my audio that I have recorded. I'm gonna go ahead and, which one is it? I think it's this one. I'm gonna go ahead and just choose it. Once I choose it, takes a little bit of time because pulling it up, making everything ready for you. And let's see. Now, as you can see right now, the episode has been added. I can add multiple audios to it, meaning I can add an intro, my body, and my outro as well, directly from this application. How cool is that, okay? Next up, creating an episode, and it's uploading back on the server, their server right now. And they use Amazon, so your episodes are bound to be up and running from like 24/7, and I love it. Okay, I can upload a episode cover art if I want to. I'm just gonna go and take a picture just for the heck of it. Name your episode, blah blah blah, I don't know, and choose your podcast. My podcast, which one is it? Right here, it is this one right here, blah blah blah. I can write some description here. And next up, now this is the best part, I can schedule my podcast to be published in future. I can do that, or I can go ahead and, if I want to put a season episode, all that stuff, I can do that directly from here as well. I don't want to do any of those things right now. and it takes a couple of seconds and I should be up and running and my podcast is published. It's on everywhere, easy. Now, when I go back to my app here, I can see my episodes directly from here. Okay, I can upload more things right here, and overall, I just love it. Okay, I just love it. The way Podmio makes it easy for me to start and start a podcast and also maintain a podcast by being able to record an episode on the go. I don't have to get my big mic. Your iPhone does a pretty good job, and I just love it. And I highly recommend it for a lot of people who are wanting to start a podcast, but they don't have a lot of equipment and they are on the go. Now, even though you might be on the go, maybe you want to modify the descriptions, you want to edit things out, you can do that with the Podmio app right here. And it's just beautiful. Okay, let me show it to you one more time. So first one lets you, this little icon lets you create, that podcast. The second one lets you create an episode. Third one lets you record it. This one lets you upload audio. This one's just your account information right here as well. You can go here, okay, and you can also go ahead. It's pulling all the information here, but you can also go ahead and check your analytics and all that stuff directly from here as well. My screen is recording. It's slow because I'm recording the entire thing. It's not that slow when you actually use it. You can see all the plays and stuff, and you can see your analytics from here as well for each of the podcasts or your entire episodes as well directly from this app. So give it a try. The reason I love Podmio is because a couple of things, right? So a couple of things. The reason I love it is, of course, I can go ahead and take care of it on the go from my phone, or I can change up everything. Like I can collect emails, I can do a quick mail, promos. Like I love this feature because I can upload an audio. Like let's say I get a sponsor, right? I can put their ad on the front or in the back, right? And I can get rid of it. Like for example, let's say I put a promo up, I can change that promo from 10 years ago with a click. Usually what you have to do is you have to download the audio, you have to splice it up again and re-upload it. Not with this, it's automatic. Okay, so yeah, that was Podmio's demo. Check them out. I think you love it. Their app is beautiful, amazing. The reason I've been with, I love it is because of the features they provide. So yeah, take it away. Thank you so much, and make sure to subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more videos on podcasting, webinar, sales, marketing. So yeah, check it out right now. Thank you so much.